Hi guys, this is Omer from MMOHut.com, and I'm doing another quick weekly recap of MMO news and announcements for the week ending June 17th, 2012. And anyway, as you can see from the video playing in the background, the first piece of news we're taking a look at this week has to do with Tera Online, or just Tera actually. The news is that on June 13th, Massive Entertainment announced the launch of a 7-day free trial for Tera, and during the trial, players can level up to 8 characters on various servers, up to level 23. And aside from this level cap, players are free to explore the rest of the game pretty much unrestricted. Players should be able to hit the level 23 level cap within the free trial time, as leveling is fairly fast-paced early on. Now, Tera hasn't been around that long, so I'm a bit surprised to see a trial this early. But the trial is definitely a good idea, as it'll let those who never tried the game a chance to see what it's all about. Next up, on June 11th, OG Planet announced the latest update to SD Gundam Capsule Online. The update, which already launched, adds 2 new scenario missions to the game. Also added in the update are 2 new powerful S-rank units, the Destiny Gundam and the F91 Gundam. Also included are 2 new units which are obtainable from the Capsule Machine, Gundam Age and Windom, which are CR rank Gundams. And moving right along, on June 12th, the Fires of Shadowforge update, which we briefly mentioned last week, officially launched for Runes of Magic. The update adds a new playable Dwarven race, but most importantly, raised the game's level cap to 72, while also changing the experience curve a bit to make leveling earlier on a bit easier. Also included in the update are 12 new Zodiac pets, which with more launching monthly. Frogster also came out and said that the level cap will be further raised to 77 later on, and new dungeons/areas will also be introduced as Chapter 5 continues to roll out. Next up, on June 13th, a small update for Spirit Tales from Quorum Game. The game's level cap was officially raised to 50 from 45, and 2 new zones, Ice Crystal Snowfield and Blue Moon Forest, as well as 2 new dungeons have been added to the game. New legendary weapons and armor will also be available through monster drops as well. This update was actually announced on June 12th and rolled out on June 13th. Up next, on June 13th, Webs announced the first closed beta testing phase for the upcoming first-person shooter Arctic Combat. The beta test is actually codenamed Task Force 16 and will run from June 13th until June 24th and feature 4 playable maps and 5 game modes. The game is set in a fictional World War III environment and actually looks a lot like Alliance of Valiant Arms from EG, which is actually Area Games now, at least graphically though. No official release date is set for open beta release quite yet, and since this closed beta test is quite limited, I suspect we'll see at least another round of closed beta testing before we even hear about an open beta. Next up, on June 14th, Area Games announced Shaiya Phoenix, which is an entirely new Shaiya experience. It's basically a redesign of the original game to offer, quote, a more rebalanced game systems and a fresh economy structure. It'll be available on new servers separate from the original Shaiya game, which means both games are set to coexist together. Players can expect PvP balance changes, as well as more streamlined early game experience for newer players. Now, Shaiya originally launched back in 2008 and still remains a somewhat popular game today. Currently, Shaiya servers will also be merged to further improve player experience. Server merges are rarely good news, but at least we'll have a new version of the game launching fairly soon. And again, the new version will coexist with the current game, so you will need to actually make a new character to play on Shaiya Phoenix. Worth mentioning, the video you're seeing in the background is actually the original trailer for the actual original Shaiya game, not really Shaiya Phoenix, because there is no trailer for Shaiya Phoenix quite yet. Next up, on June 15th, NetDragon, also called TQ Digital, announced it's developing Conquer Online 3, which is a follow-up to the original Conquer Online game. The game will expand on Conquer Online's core ideas and will feature 7 unique classes. The game will make some subtle changes to pacing, class balance, and also improve the game's graphics while removing battle power from the game. Now, no word on whether it'll be a standalone game or just a major update to the original Conquer Online game. What's odd though is that we're going from Conquer Online to Conquer Online 3. Where's Conquer Online 2? They just kind of skipped over that one. Just, you know what, screw 2, let's go to 3. Unfortunately guys, there is no release date set for Conquer Online 3 yet. The game is still in development. And the video you're seeing in the background is a video for the original Conquer Online game, because there is currently no footage for Conquer Online 3. Or 2, because 2 does not exist. And moving right along, Blacklight Retribution from Perfect World Entertainment officially launched a new game mode called Kill Confirmed and a new map called Seaport. The objective of Kill Confirmed is to defeat enemies and then confirm their death, so thus the name Kill Confirmed, by collecting kill data from their corpses. It's still basically a deathmatch style game, but you'll need to physically run over to the enemy corpse to pick up their kill data, so if you snipe someone from across the map, it won't mean anything unless you or a teammate picks up the kill data. So I guess it makes it a bit more strategic, as you'll need to actually go to the corpse after you kill somebody. Not exactly a huge update, but new game modes are always welcome. The next and last of MMO news is from Next on America, and the news is that Next on America launches episode 10 for Vindictus. The new update introduces 3 new raid bosses, the Ice, Earth, and Black Dragons. Also included are new metallic inner armor, 2 new haircuts for each character, skill reset capsules, and new hardened steel armor. As you probably guessed by the update's name, episode 10 is the 10th major update for Vindictus since launch. And the video in the background is the official episode 10 update trailer. Well, that's it for MMO news, but as for games coming soon, we have nothing to look at on the radar. But as for games that are recently launched, we have Divina from Bean Fun, which officially went into open beta on June 12th. The open beta for the game introduces guild versus guild arena battles called Urban or Urbagin Fiesta, not Urban. And since closed beta, the game's PvP system has also been redesigned, granting new PvE channels for those who prefer not to compete in open world PvP. The game's item wall, also known as its cash up, also opened up on June 15th. Anyway guys, that's it for MMO news and announcements of the week ending June 17th, 2012. Now if you want to read about or learn more about anything mentioned in this video, simply head over to MMOHut.com/news. And if you want to discuss anything in this video, simply head over to MMOHut.com/forums. Anyway guys, this is Omer, signing off.